President, I draw celestial inspiration this morning from Order 42 and 52 of our rules. The matter for discussion, if possible, shall be referred to the President of the Senate before the commencement of the day's sitting, and the President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless it's satisfied that the matter is definite and urgent. Mr. President, we are in a constitutional democracy, and I am bringing to the notice of the Senate an infraction by the Chief of Army Staff, who just appointed the Director General of NYSC against the provisions of the NYSC Act and extant laws of this country. If I have your permission, it's just a one-line motion. I will want to take it so that as a Senate and in view of our oversight functions over the MDAs, we correct this anomaly. Mr. President.
So you're coming under what, 43 or 42? 42. Distinguished colleagues, I need to take leave of our
colleagues. The NYSC Act, Section 5, reads thus, Mr. President. There shall be for the service corps a Director General who shall be appointed by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is the NYSC Act, and this is the extant law governing the NYSC. Surprisingly, Mr. President, the Chief of Army Staff, through signal, removed the Director General of NYSC and through signal appointed his replacement. Mr. President, the Armed Forces Act did not in any way empower any other person to appoint the Director General of NYSC other than the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This Senate is also aware that previous Director Generals of the NYSC, including the immediate past DG, was appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari and former presidents of this country. Nigeria is not a banana republic, and we should not allow a constitutional country that is governed by laws and legislation to be taken for granted. If we allow this, tomorrow, Mr. President, you will be surprised the announcement of the removal of the Senate President can come from road safety and its replacement by same institution. So, Mr. President, we should not lay a precedent. The law is the law. But I'm not going to belabor us with too much talk, Mr. President. My single prayer is, Mr. President, that the Committee on Youth and Sports of the Nigerian Senate investigate this matter and report back to the Senate within 1 week, so that we must lay a foundation that once we have laws, once we have rules, once we have conventions, they must be respected, they must be adhered to. NYSC is not a formation of the Nigerian Army. It is an institution created by law, an enactment of the National Assembly. And those laws must be respected. Mr. President, I so move.
In favor of the prayer that the matter be referred to the Committee on Sports to report back to the plenary Senate in 1 week. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Senator Mao, did I hear you trying to amend a simple prayer?
Let the Senate know the rules of the military. Yes. I'm on the floor. I'm recognized. The problem that the Chief of Army Staff has the responsibility to post any service military officers. And if the Chief of Army Staff posts a service officer to any position, he has the right, because the posting of military is under his supervision. This is us. Why do you say no? No, this is true. Sir, no. No, it's the responsibility of yes.
Okay. He said we should forget that one. I don't think. Leader of the Senate.